You keep moving your leg every time. My one is doing amazing.
Said still having problems with my shoulder, but still pretty good. All things considered.
That's awesome, bro. I would really like to see pictures of the healing tattoos if you could, Sadak.
Demon.king.gaming said, is that being done over scared skin or burn? No hate, just interested.
Yes, it's burnt scarring. It's a burn scar from a water burn many, many moons ago. So it's a very interesting process comparative to what I usually do. I'm pretty excited to see how this project goes.
Alright, Violet said, I go quiet. It's because I fell asleep.
That's okay. Sleep well, Violet, whenever you do.
Said, I am back. Remember me, Shadow Gamer?
Yeah, Shadow Gamer, we do remember you from earlier today. How you been?
Shadow Gamer said good.
That's good news.
Demon.king.gaming said fair play to the owner of this bit of work.
Now my client knew she was signing
Alright,
up for some
Violet
risks.
said, and before I fall asleep, this is beautiful. I can't wait to see it finished.
Thank you, Mary. I will keep some updates for you guys to see. So we're just like waiting for your Nurofen to kick in. Shit. And then you take 5 centimeters up and you're like, holy
And then it's
fuck.
like, yeah, exactly.
Start questioning if this was a good idea or not.
I still believe it's a good idea. It's
No,
just
no, no,
on
I know,
myself.
but it's
Said hello. Do you need any tattoo work done?
Paul tattoos. Do I need any tattoo work done? No, I'm good, thanks. Unless you're Paul Booth, then yes. Paul Booth. I want to get a tattoo for me. One day when I'm big. Paul? Is he? Is he local? Oh, that's pretty nice. That's super nice, bro. That's super nice.
Just must be 16 but
Yeah, tattooing kids is weird. Most people don't know the law about tattoos on children, so they don't understand. Well, that's pretty nice. South Africa.
No idea.
Bro dropped this.
Health Methodist said my boss thought it was hilarious.
I think his tattoo is hilarious, bro. I think the tattoo he did is it's a masterpiece. And it's on a
If I charge my phone on one of these cables, your power bank is full.
yeah, go for it. Are you drafting memes and texting it?
I haven't gotten many drops there.
Hmm?
I haven't gotten many like names to use.
But I sent you a few.
I went through it.
Mama Bear Cube said okay, why is my block not working?
I don't know. Oh, why did you block him? It looks like you blocked him 3 times. Why did you block him? I don't think he said anything out of line. And he seems pretty new to TikTok, so I don't think he knows how everything works.
Mama Bear Cube said he is asking if anyone needs tattoo work done.
Yeah, but I think he's not so much inconsiderate of the platform as I think he doesn't understand how it functions.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not a big deal. You're just looking out for our community. You're good. Is it feeling better with the miracle yet?
No.
No.
I'm breathing.
Yeah, just focus on your breathing.
Like you said it, Mama back him. What did I miss?
Natasha was so blocked him. That's funny. My moderators have like no chill. If you're getting blocked, you're gonna eat like a 7-layer block.
Like you said, oh, sorry, Jenna.
No, it's okay. It was a tattoo artist that's new to TikTok that just commented. If anyone has any tattoo work they want done, don't blow on it.
That would be great if they develop something that you to numb the skin and nails for the whole process.
That would be great, but the problem is most numbing creams result in allergic reactions.
Oh.
So, yeah, you can get products that do that, but the problem with them is they end up hurting your tattoo. And I'd rather you be in pain now, and the tattoo looks great in 2 weeks, than be painless now and then the tattoo is fucked in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So I hate it.
I've done enough experimentation with these creams to know that they're really unpredictable and untrustworthy. I'm not a sadist, so I don't really think it's a case of, oh, you have to live through the pain. Quentin, can you pour some lemon spray in here for me? Hey, look, we knew going into this that there's risks involved, and
Free Market Kappa said, oh my.
we aren't very sure of how we're going to get through it, but we'll get through it.
Half days in the future.
I think maybe like 4 hour sessions,
Yeah, I don't think
a full day.
day session will work.
Yeah. 3 hours chunks will just be a lot easier on you to cope with.
I have given birth, and I know pain. This is painful.
No, I don't discredit that at all. But like I said, you must keep in mind with scar tissue, the nerve endings are different.
That is true.
And so you're not working with like a normal set of, a normal scenario.
Yeah.
You're a specialized scenario.
Special case.
Yeah, I know that sounds cringe, but yeah, it's literally the case. Is that a corpse? Nice. No, it's not a corpse. No, it's burn scar tissue. Someone on YouTube asked if I'm tattooing a corpse.
Right now, I kind of wish I was. With that technology. You kind of die. You finish the tattoo. I hate that. From
And
the dead.
That's anesthesia, and that also poses risks.
Really?
Yeah,
General anesthesia wouldn't work.
and general anesthesia would work, but you could die from using general anesthesia.
And going under.
Yeah.
And what about localized?
Mama Bear Kim said one that talks.
What about?
Localized anesthesia.
That could work. You would need to see an anesthesiologist or a doctor for that. I do not offer those services.
But it wouldn't hinder your work.
It shouldn't. Because it's subdermal.
Yeah.
That's basically just a pain blocker.
Okay.
So that is a potential.
So I'm gonna go hunting for an anesthesia now. Mama,
That Free Market Kappa said epidural for tattoo is wild.
Epidural for tattoo. For tattoos.
that'd be cool.
Epidural for tattoos. Mr. Martinez says why? Because my client has horrible burn scar tissue along her whole leg, so we're doing this project to slowly but surely cover up the scar tissue so she can have her body confidence back. But because it's scar tissue, it's very thin. Well, burn scar tissue, it's very thin. So we're working very slowly and cautiously so we don't overwork the skin, because you can cut the skin very easily on burn scars and leave the client with more trauma than what they came in with, which is very counterproductive to the process that we're trying to achieve here. But it is now starting to finally look a little bit like a galaxy. And less like a shapy mess. And you guys on YouTube, do you have text to speech at your disposal? Just type exclamation mark followed by the letter T, then your message right after that, then send a message. Make sure the command is in the message that you're typing, otherwise it won't show for me.
said it's really looking epoch.
Thank you, Natasha.
I'm just gonna look for a doctor. For the next time I'm coming here.
That's absolutely
Walking
fine.
Cripple said I might switch to YT. I am getting filtered again.
Let me know how YouTube's viewership is doing, if you wouldn't mind if you do switch. I'm curious. YT is always a curious one. It's either you do really well or you do really badly. You can't really
The
tell
free market
what's
cap
going on.
said for real though, it just looks better and better the more you do it.
Yeah, that's the thing with like anything like this, which is like a large surface area to make up a whole picture, and it's a relatively simple picture. Although the detail and stuff isn't as simple as it may seem, it's still a relatively simple image. It takes time to really build it out so that you can see the grand scheme of things. Some people just don't have the patience to wait and see, because when you start off a project like this, it does look pretty tacky off the bat, I won't lie. I've looked at stencils when people are tattooing me like, damn, that looks dog shit. And then come back 2 hours later and you'll be like, oh fuck, that's gorgeous. So that's just tattooing in a nutshell. Because the stencil is an inverse image that you're tattooing.
Oh, okay. That is thankful.
Did you get a Coca-Cola?
But anything. Give me a
So-
same spike.
Hmm?
Give me the same spike.
No, it won't.
The Coca-Cola doesn't, I can't handle fuzz.
Is it a personal preference thing?
No, it's just, I just don't like fuzzy stuff.
Unlad Herbie said okay. Switch to YT. A little quieter than TT but otherwise seems good, Jono.
Thank you, Jester. So it's the carbon, what's the fucking...
The combination.
Carbon dioxide, that's the problem.
Yes.
I was trying to think, what the fuck comes after carbon?
No, it's called combination.
Yes, I know.
The process.
Yes.
Yeah.
The carbonation is your problem.
Yeah.
In Cape Town, you can buy Coca-Cola in a glass bottle still.
That's nice.
It really is. It's less sweet and it's less fizzy.
So, if we were to stop, yeah, would that be a bad idea?
I think you can push further, but I also think that if your limit is reached, then your limit is reached.
Yeah, I think anesthesia is kind of ridiculous.
You can literally arrange it if you can find someone who's willing to help you.
Yeah.
You can go to them like, let's say like just before the appointment, you can shoot straight through here.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what I'll be doing. Because I know that I can handle more skin.
Okay.
Yeah. And my leg is literally about to shake on its own right now.
I've got an idea. I want to try something before we call it a day, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I'm going to move you so
Unlad
that you...
Herbie said that looks like a cool spiral galaxy you ate working on there.
Yeah, it's coming
I like the
along.
look of that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a bit of a challenging one doing scar cover-ups, but we love doing scar cover-ups, so... So you're basically booked until like 4 o'clock. So We're not that far off. Let's do this. I want to try have you take a seat, put your leg on the armrest. I'll move the armrest,
Okay.
and then we try and tattoo with your leg on the armrest sitting upright.
Okay.
Okay, you can lift your leg up.
You reckon that might be a bit better?
It might because of positioning, but we also are well aware that the scar tissue may be far more sensitive than the non-scar tissue. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get a bit more definition and shape it to the tattoo before we call it a day.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't want to be that guy that's nasty. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Because it's fine to push someone to their maximum, but you also just don't want to be disrespectful.
Because I can feel it, hey? Like,
Yeah, but I knew that there was going to be some pain risk.
yeah.
So when you're ready, maybe have a little bit of your energy aid, have a bite of your sweets, and then we can try again.
Ooh. That looks super cool.
It is coming along nicely, but I think it'll definitely take a bit more work than in terms of time. Because I think what we'll do from here on out is just do like a 3-hour session at a time, which is the half day, and take it as it comes. Like an elephant, we'll chew it one bite at a time.
Please. Until I bring in my drug lords in here.
Can't say it on TikTok like that.
Sorry.
Your doctor,
My aunt.
my aunt.
No.
Yeah, bring in my aunt. Medical doctors will find Sangomas are a bit on the.
Yeah, I am like.
I'm gonna give that one a skip. You can do anything you want to do Sangoma wise outside the shop.
I don't think I've ever seen a sangoma ever in my life.
Really? Is it,
Don Laverty said there are times where I wish I had the courage and the pain control to get a tattoo. This is one of those times.
anyone can get a tattoo. The thing is, it just requires commitment and pushing. Be like- You don't even need a GA. Most doctors can give you localized anesthetic. But laughing gas is not going to work.
Listen, that I know very well. I made that mistake. So I always think I have very high tolerance to pain. So when I was about to give birth, I was like, I don't want epidural. I just want, I've used gas. I've seen on YouTube people use gas. And when I say it just makes you drunk. But you
No.
still feel every single pain that comes through your body. That's the worst thing for me.
Yeah, I believe you. Okay, let's try and get your leg flat on the rest. No, like just the calf to rest on the.
No, like, ooh, no.
Was it sore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do this side.
Yeah, because I want to shape here towards the front of the shin a bit.
Calf also sucks for normal people.
No, calf sucks for people.
Most legs suck.
Really? So I'm not being a sissy.
Not necessarily. I think you're a little bit more sensitive than the average person here,
Yeah.
but you're not far off. You're like 5 kilometers ahead of the crowd.
So you're like neck and neck with Jono.
Oh no, I'm a bitch. I'm an absolute bitch when I get tattooed.
Really?
Mm.
But you have so many.
You don't know the tears I've cried while getting tattooed. I'm not even joking. I'm not saying this to make you feel better. I'm stating a fact. I don't have the energy to lie. It takes so much effort.
I legit think
Luxury Market Catholic said this is a stupid question, but would pain meds work in this situation?
the answer's no.
Yeah, they don't really.
I love that's It looks like a toddler throwing a tantrum.
I do not think we should proceed. Legit.
Okay.
This is like.
If it's too much for you, I respect that. Okay.
I'm gonna get GA next week, and I'm gonna come to you.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we can only tattoo again in about 3 or 4 weeks' time.
3 or 4 weeks. That's okay.
The reason is I need the skin to heal, and I also want to monitor how this healing process goes with you because this is a different scenario.
Yeah, I'm okay with
A couple of elements of this are going to be very incomplete.
It's okay.
So I'll just put the stencil one side so I have it for next session. Sized up and ready. But
But it looks really cool.
it is looking cool, it just looks super incomplete to me.
Yeah, but that's because you're like super experienced and you're like the artist behind it.
No, I know. Like I said, I'm not going to be mean, I'm not going to push you if you don't have it in you. But I would have loved to try and go for a few more minutes. Is this sore?
Yeah, the touch of a blue liquid is so.
Then it could really be nerve sensitivity.
You think so?
Yes, for sure. Okay, so this is as far as
But
we...
look at this. How epic is that?
It comes across so nicely, especially when you look at it on like this scale that's almost like pretty much complete. Like it just feels right. And you can see the differentiation in your skin tone is really giving it an effect
Yeah.
that you wouldn't naturally get anywhere else. So I am trying to maximize the problem to benefit us,
Yeah, I hear you.
which plays largely to your favor.
This looks epic.
And we still need to do her fingers next time. Okay, Quentin, can I please ask you for some alcohol swabs? And oh my god, you can put this closer or be better back up someone so you can see the artwork. Just give a second, bro. My client is Derek. My client is just in a lot of pain. We're tattooing over scar tissue, so it's very sensitive. And my client, it's her very first tattoo, and the first thing, just jump in on the live.
Okay, so do you
What?
know-
Do you think he
What
got
did
to
we
write the
say?
song?
Did we say general or localized? Oh, it's localized. What about localized?
No, you don't want general anesthesia. No. That's when they put you under.
Do you think he got the chance to ride the small bus to school?
I just jumped in on the live. Oh, okay, I see what you mean, Derek. I'm confused by your previous one. Yeah, so this is the start of a process. My client's getting her very first tattoo, and her whole leg is one massive burn scar. So it's a bit of a bumpy road, no pun intended. Because scar tissue, especially burn scar tissue, tends to be extremely sensitive. And it's susceptible to blowouts and so many other risks. So,
did go under protector and did Anna leave team?
yeah, so the anesthesia killed the guy. It wasn't that.
You know what my roast name?
What roast?
You think that person drove the small bus to school?
No.
Basically mean, so most schools, if you're going to take the bus to the school, it's a big bus.
Hmm?
But the special 8 people take the small bus.
Free market has posted footage as a video.
Also, is it very color?
I'm not going to post an incomplete tattoo. I don't like doing that. Especially something of this scale, it'll look very poorly executed at first glance. If you don't have the circumstantial understanding that the client can't sit further. So I'm not going to push that. What I am going to do is I'm going to phone my next client and ask him to come in early. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to try not to come for a little bit.
Show me, he rocked up at the shop yesterday afternoon and is like, yo, I wanted to say hello. I saw you guys are closed. Hello, my love. What's going on? Oh. Cable. Okay. Did you lock the car at least?
And then
Give me a second, I'll be back.
after that, my
Don, I heard he said, has things been busy lately, Jonah?
So where was this at? At Rebels. That's obvious. Did you check it? That didn't follow you. I wanted to do that. Was your sister with you? Okay. Right, give me a shout if there's anything I will help. I love you too. Bye. They tried to jam my wife's car. But luckily she's got the pit bull in the car. He's huge. He's like, and he's very protective. So if they tried anything, I'm sorry.
They would have gotten a taste of their own medicine.
His bite force is insane. He's a very tame dog. He's super chill, but he's very possessive over us.
Okay, no, that's good.
Sorry, John, you were asking. Kelsey, come get a wiener tattoo from me. I'll sort you out. One shot, no problem. Yeah, things have been busy. Not necessarily financially speaking, but life-wise, yeah. I helped my father move down to the coast this week past. And, yeah.
What happened? I didn't hear you about Khan.
My wife was busy doing some shopping, and they tried to jam the car so that they could obviously try and steal it or break into it. But luckily she's got a fucking 25 kg pit bull in the car, so that gives me a lot of safety. Alright, guys and girls, so I'm going to quickly explain something. This tattoo is very much incomplete, but it is not my fault, nor is it my client's fault. We're tattooing over very thin scar tissue. It's burn scars. So this project will probably take a lot longer than we initially estimated, just because of skin sensitivity, and my client is going to look into getting some assistance from a doctor friend of hers to get some local anesthetic, not general, and then we will be doing more session work in the future. But yeah, I think we're going to leave this as it stands because my client says she really can't tolerate the pain, and unfortunately when it comes to scarring, there's absolutely no way to predict how you're going to react without actually tattooing it. And I've tattooed scar tissue before where the clients feel absolutely nothing, and some people feel everything. Don't touch! Your fingers have germs on them.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. You can tell them to come in. So yeah. Please do follow along on YouTube and on TikTok. We will be doing another session in about 3 weeks where we will progress further into this tattoo. I'm doing a Dragon Ball Z tattoo. I'm Margin Vegeta. So I'm pretty excited for that. My client also likes anime, so that's a great win. I can see a lot of tattoos in our future. Yeah. So I'm going to end the live stream now on YouTube. Please do not forget to sub. I really appreciate it if you guys would. Love to have you. And we'll be live streaming the Vegeta tattoo as well on YouTube and TikTok. And then I'm going to end the live stream on YouTube and